5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. All aboard. Are you on the train? Are you on the plane? On the coronavirus plane? Are you on another plane of existence? Perhaps. Have you found God? Lads, fell down the Illuminati rabbit hole there. Fucking scrambled out. That's why I'm so late for the podcast this morning. It's fucking stuck in a pyramid. I was standing outside the supermarket there this morning at the crack of 9 o'clock, and I was trying to get some Elwyn to go in and buy me bread and milk. Show me the fuck off. Do you know when you're a kid and you're growing up, you're there 15, 12 or whatever, you're outside, you off out with your mates going, "Oh mister, please, will you get us a can each, like, come on." And lad goes, "Sure, go on." Bit of public decency, like, you ask one of these old lads, "Oh yeah, it's a bit of bread." No, act like they don't know. I'm just playing. Today is the 25th of the 3rd, 2020. The time is 11. It's like 10 minutes past 4 or something. It's the 25th of the job. Vegan Stephen Podcast. It's the #1 podcast promoting positive mental health. Vegan Stephen's a fictional character. Just keeps getting sadder. Oh, jeez, he doesn't exist. Oh, no. Oh, he's like Pinocchio. All characters are allegedly fictional characters. All characters and events in this show, even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. Even those people based on real people are entirely fictional. Celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language, and due to its content, it should not be viewed by anyone. Boy, oh boy, are people getting stressed out, eh? People be losing their minds. The only people allowed to work at the moment are people who are like in the healthcare service, and a lot of them are threatening to quit unless they don't have, the proper masks and stuff. And people are getting annoyed because, the 1%, man. People with a few bob are getting tested, and the people without a few bob aren't getting tested. Which I don't know. Talking about coronavirus test kits, that's the latest. That's the hot ticket in the news. And public transport's shut down and so on. Or it isn't today, but tomorrow. Building work's officially like illegal or whatever, construction work. Still going on though, as of like 1 o'clock yesterday. And some other stuff, in groups larger than 4 people aren't allowed. I think in England you're not allowed to be a group of more than 2 people or something. But the subways are still jam-packed with, people. Because if you don't show up to work, you get fired. That's like the way it is. And a lot of businesses have just pulled the legger, like McDonald's and so on. Just like, I am out of here. Grant Cardone and the boys selling up, moving away. There's a lot of frustration. Oh, by the way, I was talking to some conspiracy theories about this coronavirus thing. Now, as far as I know, the conspiracy theories I was looking into were actually manufactured conspiracy theories by this is just hurts my fucking brain. Apparently the conspiracy theory which I told you guys about America using a bioweapon against China and that stuff. Apparently that's the conspiracy theory put out by the China Communist Party, something like that. So they're kind of like North Korea's dad, if you know what I mean. The other way North Korea is like, you'd be afraid, like I'm sure they're sound lads or whatever, but you'd be afraid to say the wrong thing or something when you're on holidays there, you know what I mean. It's all fun and games till someone farts in public. Whoever smelt it dealt it, or whoever dealt it smelt it, etc. Can we squeeze from under your skirt as you squeeze and desperately every drop out trying to save me, 'cause you care. Unlike this, it's demeaning. You love the song but not the singer. Since there ain't no such thing as love but a misunderstanding between two people, get out, get out, get out, but you're no good to me. Problems, get out, get out, get out, grudge. You're no good to me. Problems. Coffee break. Oh jeez, how are you getting on with this corona stress, man? The treat for myself is I'm building a coffee machine. That's my treat for myself. That's how I'm keeping busy. Some people build cars, I build coffee machines. 'Cause grudges are problems, they're no use with no cash for medication, vitamin B and no vodka. I beat myself at a staring match with the mirror. I'm less ill, but he almost won. Now I too am convinced ignorance is the only evil. Now I too am scared, my veins are ringing with this death. Get out, get out, get out, grudge. You're no good to me. Problems, get out, get out, get out, grudge. You're no good to me. Problems, so what's your problem? An attractive female base, I'm here to fix you in exchange for some passion. So what's your problem? An attractive female base, I'm here to fix you in exchange for some passion. I fall into the way I know. Whew. Yeah, is anyone else stressed out with this fucking corona business? Load of messing. The lads in the newspapers keep changing their minds. Just fine. It's just a bit like, Sure, look. Backseat drivers. Yeah, loads of mad shit going on. I don't know when Lent is, but I'm definitely giving up the news for Lent. Fuck me. I've never been so well informed and so unhappy at the same time. Oh my god, ignorance is really bliss, isn't it? Fuck me. I was fucking raging when I found out I was down a conspiracy rabbit hole, and then it turned out this conspiracy theory was manufactured by the fucking Chinese fucking Communist Party. I was like, oh my god, what is real? Do you know the way on the internet they keep going like, oh, don't be looking at the conspiracies and stuff. So to do with the corona job. Yeah. There's fucking, some ropey ass shit going on. Do you know the World Health Organization? They wrote the speech for your man, what's his name? Daniel Radcliffe. Taoiseach of Ireland, and he's like, when I heard it I was just like, oh, that kind of sounds very, very like ropey, as in like very Hitlery, communisty, just a bit weird. And then it turned out he didn't write the speech. Surprise. Well, that's typical, like in politics, no matter. But it turns out the speech was written for him by the World Health Organization, and the World Health Organization are officially like in cahoots with the old well, then again, this is the America side of the story. So you kind of, you know, when you get two lads and there's like a Judge Judy. You know, Judge Judy, she comes in as like a little schoolboy. He's like, oh fuck, that lad fucking hit me, and he fucking took my ball, and fucking took him, did something. And Judge Judy's like, listen, did you take his ball? And the lad's like, yeah, but he fucking took my money first or something. He fucking called me sister a slag. I think between America and China, it's like they're both having to go with each other. They both have elaborate fucking stories, very elaborate stories on how the other one did it. Like, and you're just like, oh my god. I was watching fucking Sky News Australia. I don't know who the fuck on Sky News, but Australia are just going straight out, just being like, nah, China, absolute C words. Because you know, I would be a bit, I'd be a bit too forgiving. I'd be like, it can't be that bad. Come on, it can't be that bad. Santa Claus is real. Like, your man, there's a heaven. So I thought personally, as I said, I don't know. We'll find out what's going on in the news now. Jesus, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Keeping ahead of trends is. Yeah, as I said, sure. Listen, we'll have a little look at the news, will we? People are proper losing their minds, like. They're taking it quite seriously at the moment, you know, not leaving their gaff in Ireland anyway. Like, it's not even so much. It's the people are policing themselves with like social pressure. Like, there's a lot of. By the way, thing with the World Health Organization, the rumor that America's side of the rumor anyway. What's this? Ben Shapiro. Who else is saying this stuff? Ben Shapiro, the lad, Sky News Australia. Because I was following the Journal, and I was following fucking Russia Today. I was following, so it's just absolutely. Is anyone else's mind just sore with how the same thing happens, and every different news source has a different, says like it happened a different way, and it's like is this entertainment news or what's happening? Oh, what's happening? Jeez. I think the equipment's shitting itself. It's getting too warm. It's a very warm day today altogether in Ireland. And we're all delighted to have it. And all the kids are out playing in the back gardens, you know, it's fucking... There's, because everyone's in isolation, you can hear all the dads going, touch your knees, touch your toes, fucking, and it's very nice. Like, everyone still sees each other kind of, but you have to stay at the other end of the driveway kind of thing. You're not allowed to leave your car. So like, oh Jesus, how are you getting on, people? So you'd be still shouting spit at someone, but I don't think it would hit them. So, you know what I mean? Video calls, people are on the phone morning, night and day to people that they haven't talked to in fucking years. Oh Jesus, how you gonna do we go to school together, or was that the other lad? Sure, fuck it, it was the other lad. Sure, fuck it, I'll stay on the line anyway. How are you getting on with the coronavirus? How are you getting on? Fucking, you can't get masks or hand gel for love nor money. I said, like, for a squirt of hand sanitizer, a squirt, it's a fiver. Jesus. That's the price. That's the inflation on the streets, isn't it? Every celebrity's trying to be a vegan Stephen right now, singing songs about washing your hands. Lads, you're about a month late behind the trend, but you're jumping on the Vegan Stephen bandwagon. Anyway, Vegan Stephen podcast, the #1 podcast promoting positive mental health. It's every day, it's not just for vegans. I'm your host, Vegan Stephen. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button on YouTube. What else? We got the like buttons. We got all the things. It's every single day and it's live. If you're stuck in the home in self-isolation or whatever you're up to, there's a brand new Create Now music course there. I think it's 50 videos for free in the playlist on the Vegan Stephen YouTube channel. That's Create Now, right? Just type in Create Now. And it teaches you guitar, singing, all the things there. Just for free. For free! For a limited time only. Yeah, people be freaking. And the panic's contagious, you know what I mean? You see someone else freaking out, you're like, oh my god, why are they freaking out? Fuck. There's great videos online of people playing poker. You know, like poker, you normally have poker chips, you normally have fucking for gambling shit, but they just have the fucking masks at the moment. The what are they called? The masks you put on your face to stop the coronavirus getting in. They just sell those. Sorry, they just have stacks of them. Like I'll raise you two masks off. Everyone go in. Fucking thousands of masks just going missing. I think they're being manufactured in Nigeria or something, being sent to Germany, and the whole shipment just went missing. You get, like I said, you cannot get hand gel. You can't get hand sanitizing wipes. You can't get all this stuff. You're not supposed to go on public transport. And you know yourself. Incremental changes. Yeah, just that's it. So what's the this is what Australia is saying and what America is saying currently. So their so-called conspiracy theory is that it's a bit more subtle but a lot more kind of realistic. Is that China, to the extent of it, it's not quite. This fucking cat running around doing laps outside having a great time. That's fucking hilarious. Man, it's a fucking epic day. Everyone's just fucking loving it. There's not a whole lot of summer days in Ireland, and everyone's just like, fucking get the sunglasses out, that kind of crack. You know what I mean? The people are in a good mood. Yeah, in general, just I think the general thing on the people are just feeling very fucking confused, really confused, because the rules keep changing, like daily. There's daily updates on new. No, you're not allowed to do this or this. Different things added on the list and so on. The Queen was a Prince. The royal family have the coronavirus. Prince Andrew, all the princes and all that, they all have it. Nah, I think just some of them have it, but it's, you know, headlines. All the headlines for the last few days have just been like, oh, now this celebrity has the coronavirus. And, yeah. Man. Ireland is still 2 weeks behind Italy in the coronavirus. I've been saying that for... I sound like such an arsehole, man. But yeah, I've been saying it for, I don't know, 2 months or something. And I didn't make it up, because I know fuck all. I'm just quoting some mad lads off the internet. So, yeah, America are saying that, right, so is it the CCP, the Communist Party in fucking China? This is all news to me, lad. And apparently it's so confusing because the different people are arguing in America. There's like Democrats and what's the opposite from a Democrat? Republican or something, and they both have different takes on the coronavirus. It's like fucking hell. And the World Health Organization is different opinion, and then people are saying, oh geez, World Health Organization, they're in bed with China. And then it's like, fuck, you can't believe Anthony fucking World Health Organization says. And then he wrote Daniel Radcliffe, Taoiseach of Ireland's speech, fucking the World Health Organization. And it's like, my brain. The proof that they're claiming it as proof is that the World Health Organization delayed calling it a pandemic. Because they didn't want the Chinese, stock price to go down or whatever. And shit, fuck it, I don't know. Who gives a fuck? To be honest, it's here. And the great news is, I've heard, to be honest, people have been saying, was it an 18-month military lockdown? And I was like, fuck. That's like in decree or whatever the fuck it is. And they're predicting that like we're gonna at least be locked down for 4 months or whatever. But apparently in Ireland, if they keep getting their act together, apparently they've been really good at getting their act together. We could be out in a fucking month. How good is that? Just a month of being. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Yeah, man. Oh baby. It's Jesus. I keep saying this to people like, jeez, it's a brilliant social experiment. Because I'm learning so much about human nature. Just because there's the mass psychology, and then there's the individual psychology. You know what I mean? As an individual, you're like, oh, I won't do this because of that. But then, and then you're kind of. But if you're in a group, there's the gang mentality. Maybe you guys know about this. It's like some people can get caught looting, looting, or in a riot or something. Things that they would never ever do, or stealing like I don't know, fucking Pokemon cards, or money out of an ATM, that just whatever. Things that they'd never ever do if they're in a gang, just because it's group tribal brain or something. Who the fuck knows? Alright. Journal baby, what have you got for me? Ding dong. It's disgusting, says Simon Harris. People have purposely coughed in his face. I don't know who this lad is. Anyway. Free delivery. Postman and women will be checking in and offering a helping hand to the elderly and vulnerable. Really? Alright. Jesus. Homeschooling's the new thing, yeah. Fucking hell. Homeschooling. 2 experienced practitioners and 2 struggling to adjust to their parents. Grand. Coronavirus. It's like the stock exchange closing. Farmers at loss to sell their cattle at markets closed for several weeks. Yeah, everyone's just fucking. The economy's on a standstill, on pause. But how long can it stay in pause? Puppy dog pause. That's what I think about when I think about pause. Alright, let's stay in the game, let's stay in the zone. Debunked! No GP aren't giving out rescue masks. Unsta to asthma and COVID sufferers. Man. Anytime it says fucking debunked on the journal, you just know it's fucking true. I don't know what the fuck it's on about, but a message on WhatsApp. Jesus fucking hell. Right. What am I doing on the journal? Fuck me, like. Eclipse of the shutdowns following 9/11. The battle to get 2,000 Irish citizens home. 1 hour ago. There you are. There's a lot of debate about whether to bail out the airlines, because the airlines, in case you didn't know, they buy their own stocks to bring up their market value to increase profits every year and stuff. So it's a little bit like when you release a Pop's #1 and you buy your own singles to get to #1. I don't know if I've explained that before. It goes on in the music business. And what goes on in the music business goes on in every other business. So they do that with airlines and stuff to inflate their stock price. But now they're looking for a bailout of however much it is. And some people are saying, nah, let the airlines fail. Flip them. And other ones are saying, no, you can't do that. Oh, the repercussions. So yeah, people like talking about that. Airlines, yeah. Wouldn't be a fan myself, but everyone has their own prejudices against fucking. Some people don't like spiders. I'm not mad about getting on planes. There you are. Alright, parents seeking coronavirus test must now have at least 2 symptoms. So if your testicles are itchy and your arse is a little bit sore after eating chili food the night before, get straight onto these coronavirus lads. They'll hook you up with some milk of magnesia and fucking bit of stuff. Tackle your feelings. After the couch spoke, you turn into corner and type your name into Twitter. What is this lad fucking on about? Alright, we're moving on. Looking for clear, up-to-date information, coronavirus and Ireland's response to sign, or whatever. So the China cover-up that people are, is the big popular thing right now, is that China knew the coronavirus or whatever. The first case was, was it fucking November? October, November, December. Let's say 2019 anyway. And what month is it now? Fucking February. For the last, I don't know, for 2 months anyway. Let's just say, if we're being very kind, for 2 months they said there's no problem with the coronavirus, just go on through. And they've known about it since 2 months. So the coronavirus cover-up, as far as, officially or whatever, is the only official conspiracy that is, as regards people can be like, oh, okay, this kind of makes sense or whatever, is that the Chinese government did not tell people how dangerous it was. They didn't report. The only people that they reported dying or whatever were the actual people who were the foreign press and people who weren't Chinese in the country, and they were pushing foreign people, as they say, out of the country and saying no foreigners on the shops. And well, that's different into conspiracy theories. Alright, but I think we could possibly agree, maybe, who knows, that for at least 2 months they were going, there's nothing to worry about, lads, it's not a pandemic. And people are going, World Health Organization, is it a pandemic? And they're like, nah. But yeah, listen, it's very easy to point fingers. And do you know yourself, when you have fucking cancer in your asshole, you don't really want people to know about it, and it's a bit embarrassing. So I kind of get where they're coming from. It's a bit awkward that there's millions of lives at stake, but when there is something wrong, you don't really want anyone to know about it. So I kind of get where they're coming from, just going, it's not that bad, world, keep going around. But do you know when you see your mate starts drinking on the job or something, you're just like, and it just kind of gets out of hand. I don't know. Or you see fucking someone taking money out of the till at work, and you're like, Jesus. They're really sound, but Jesus, they really shouldn't be taking €1 out of the till or wherever they're into. Sure, listen. Loads of people died. Loads of people died. There was a big. People are so yeah. I think some people can agree on the subtleties. You know what I mean? Regardless of whether it was any other weird shit, the Communist Party did not tell the outside, warn the outside world of the dangers of coronavirus. So I think it's the most sane conspiracy, if you know what I mean. It's the most grounded and most subtle conspiracy, and so on. As the CCP or whatever were calling Trump a racist for calling the coronavirus and stuff. And so the World Health Organization took a few weeks or something debating over what to call it, and they wanted to call it COVID-19 and shit. And then, but it's so weird that the World Health Organization even wrote like Leo Racker's speech. Like, it's just like, how deep does this shit go? But yeah, you wouldn't know what lads are doing. You don't even know when your neighbours are, What goes on behind closed doors, you know, people make babies and all the stuff. There's some things you don't want to see. No one wants to have a look inside a slaughterhouse. There's some stuff you just don't want to know. So yeah, I don't know. Cause it's fucking stressful being a vegan and so on. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. What I mean is, I won't make it about me. Let's go back to the news. Jeez, someone say go back to the news. Alright, let's have a little looky look. But if I could stick to some facts, kind of facts. Everyone's doing a great job. They're acting as if it's, you know, World War II or whatever, which is good. Some people are being brought, families are being brought together, kind of, and I don't know, whatever. Spanish, the death toll in Spain is like out of fucking, it's absolutely fucking wild. Like, stock exchange, farmers at loss to sell their cattle as markets closed for several weeks. So yeah, I can tell, like, people cannot pay their rent, and that means landlords aren't getting paid, which means the banks aren't getting paid, which means defaults on loans and all people getting kicked out of their gaffs, and whatever people say is going on, like, it's always people. It's like a big pyramid, and whoever's at the bottom of the pyramid just gets shit on. That's why a lot of people think life is just a big pyramid scheme. But anyway, who knows? I was watching that music video Dark Horse by Katy Perry, and by Jesus, I was watching it and I was losing my mind, because if anyone's looked into the Illuminati and triangles and little eye things, you just be freaked the fuck out. But it's amazing because I've watched that video loads of times and just said this video is fucking shit. It's absolutely boring. Don't like the song. Dark Horse, Katy Perry and all the rest of it. There's loads of fucking weird symbolism in it. But then it's kind of like looking at clouds at the same time. Because if you look at clouds long enough, you're going to be like, oh, I think I see, is that a car? Or is that a smiley face? Your mind starts playing tricks and all this shit and you lose all perspective. So it's important to stay grounded. Regular breaks. Coronavirus. Shannon and Les Cam Charlie election cause headache for government. Grand. Healthcare workers still paying for hospital parking despite HSE order to waive all fees. Quarantined. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Irish couple describe quarantines in Chinese quarantine hotel. Oh shit. From Claire. Oh my god. Aldi are rewarding their staff with 10% bonus. Oh my god, that's not great, is it? Like, it's good, but like, all their, Jesus Christ, they're risking fucking up their health for the rest of their life. Like, anyway, sorry, that's negative. Just fucking hell. Alright. Be professional. Fucking India's on lockdown. Total lockdown. So I guess you're not allowed your gaff and all that shit. Police patrolling streets and use loud megaphones to tell residents to stay indoors. Alright. Your evening long route or something to do with things. Alright. Beautiful. How are we doing for time? Wonderful. The situation. Right, that's it. I'll see you then. Good man. I'll talk to you after, right? No. Fucking hell, here, man. Jesus. Are you lads fucking stressed out over this shite as well? That's a bit rhythmic. Come on. There we are. Arpeggio. Slow it down. Bit of echo. Alright. Probably down an octave. Bit more chilling. Right. It's a bit quiet though, isn't it? Alright. Good luck. This is a great time for you to say, listen, fucking sick of that lad. Fucking he's always fucking flatulating. He pisses on the seat, he fucking leaves marks on the toilet. He smells, what else do lads do? He never listens. He never listens. Ladies, he never listens, does he? Never listens. Only cares about himself. Doesn't look after his feet, no. You don't have to tell me, lads, you don't have to tell me. Or ladies. Fucking hell. Let's get that kettle going. What tea is on? You have coffee or tea? Alright, how you getting on? Oh, yeah. I said I'm kind of new to this whole news thing, and it really makes me very upset that all the different news agencies. I'm having a lot of emotional reactions to the news. You know what I mean? I'm not taking it. I'm getting way too emotionally involved for my own good, like. Because no matter how good no matter how good life is, like, you just be like, oh, but the coronavirus is going on, so everything's shit. Oh. So yeah. For example, this classic iPad shits itself. Every episode fucking shits itself. Now I don't want to be a man. Oh my god, I wanted one of these all my fucking life. Just got one. Constantly dying. But anyway, no. Listen, I'm delighted to have it.
Every fucking count is telling me to wash my hands. You condescending prick, yeah. You condescending celebrities, yeah, yeah. Man, who annoying those? Every fucking celebrity's going, oh, yeah, fucking wash your fucking hands. Fucking Instagram has a new thing. Oh, make it fun and cool to wash your fucking hands. I don't know, lads. Just, it was scaremongering fucking a few weeks ago, and now it's fucking jump on the bandwagon. Everyone's doing it. It's just fucking lads. Sorry. Needless to say, I'm taking this very personally. Oh, you bunch of fucking sellouts. You cheeky fucking loud. Oh, you'd sell your mother for 5 minutes fame. You got no good qualities. Got no good qualities. You got no good qualities.
I'm just, I keep saying, I'm just annoying myself for being gullible. Like, I keep going, when I was a kid, you'd be thinking, geez, those celebrities are really happy all the time. If I'm a celebrity, I'll be happy all the time. And then you find out that isn't true, and you're like, oh no! They're just fucking drunk junkies all the time. Just drunk junkies with a bit of money. Just figureheads, like. There to sell an image. But fuck me, they look good, don't they? They look good. I'd buy shit off them. Steroids. What's the crack with steroids like? Are they fucking grand all of a sudden? There's some fucking shit coming on about Taoiseach Brown and Daniel Radcliffe doing cocaine or something, and people are like, oh yeah, it's just fucking cocaine, it's grand. I don't know where the fuck have I been? All my life I thought if you got caught doing cocaine, you weren't allowed to be president. I thought you were just like fucking right, he's out. But apparently it's grand now. Like, what the fuck's going on? I just wish people told me, because I'm such a goody two shoes. Like, I've just been. Oh Jesus! Sure, look. I'm too innocent. Oh, China. Oh, did you delay the news? Did you delay the news to stop that blues? Give me a clue. At least the smell is you. Oh, China. I wanna survive. I wanna be a China survivor. I should probably use more of a serious voice. Lads, China's fucking brilliant though. It's an awkward one because everyone knows it's fucking dodgy ass fucking place. Like, you know, if you get fucking arrested in China, you get put to fucking death camp. Well, when I say death camp, you get put to prison, right? Which is fine. But they take your blood and all this shit, and they your blood type and shit, and like forget about the coronavirus, all that fucking bullshit. Or China's renowned for organ harvesting. If you have a few bob and you need a heart, go to China and they'll fucking get you one. Like, no waiting list. Yeah, no bother. Fresh, just kill a fucking one of their prisoners or political prisoners of war. I think it's I can't remember there's a particular that's not women's. There's a particular race. I think they might be Muslim of some sect or something, but the Mongols or something like that. But apparently the Chinese government have no time for them. They got serious beef with these lads, so they like locking them up and taking their fucking it's like fucking a live farm or something. It's like which heart would you like, and I'll take that one. It's fucking weird, but it just goes to show if you have a few bob, you'll be grand. By God, like, organs to order. That sounds like a good business, isn't it? But that's pretty much, as far as I know, it's an open secret. Organ harvesting. At one time, you know, they just fucking took you out of the street or whatever, just fucking took you. But now they take it from the inmates and stuff, and loads of videos on YouTube of like doctors being told at gunpoint to just fucking take these lads' fucking organs out, fresh, still beaten. I don't know. They make good iPhones. See, that's the thing. You can be all high and mighty about this fucking shit, but then you're the dickhead who bought the fucking iPhone, aren't you? Like, so we paid for it. We paid for all this fucking shit to happen. So it's kind of like, it's like enabling. It's like giving an alcoholic like fucking a load of cans and then giving out to him for drinking. It's like, oh Jesus. Or what America alleged, well, just arms in general. Like, you know, they go, I'll sell you a load of guns, no bother. Here's a load of guns, and then they give out to them for like using them. It's like, oh, you can't believe you used those guns we sold you. Now we're gonna have to bomb you. So it's, what the fuck's going on, lads? Anyway, sure, listen, you couldn't make it up. I just think it's a bit. I think it's a bit more sensible to reference history as opposed to what's going on here. Is this going to work? lads, it is absolutely boiling in Ireland. Like, absolutely boiling. The cold. It's mad. I don't know if any you guys are Irish, but a lot of the Irish childhood and stuff is about hearing about English and Irish. We watch a lot of English and American stuff, and it's part of the kind of culture. Like a lot of, it's kind of like it was a compliment for years to speak like an American accent in Ireland. Daniel O'Donnell and the boys. Load of mad shit on the internet. They keep saying it's like, oh, proven fucking Harvey Weinstein was trying to get Jennifer Aniston from Friends assassinated. And it's like, what the fuck? And people are going, oh, fucking Oprah Winfrey definitely involved in pedo wood. Like, oh, but there's no like. Alright, but obviously those are completely unproven. But this case was proven. What was it called? Ben Shinger, the director of the X-Men films. It came out and is proven in court that he's like a paedophile. Ben Singer. People were saying the big three are on the internet comments. This is going back years ago. The big three are Ben Singer, the lad who everyone doesn't like at the moment from House of Cards or some shit, and then Ben Singer. Alright, I can't fucking remember. Who gives a fuck? But yeah. It's mad. The lad who does X-Men. Fucking hell. So it just makes it seem like, because your man Harvey Weinstein was mad into touching women. And your man, he funded some of the X-Men movies or whatever. And the X-Men director, Ben Shinger, loved carrying on with little boys. There's loads of pictures of him with just a pool. There's a picture of him in the internet with just a pool of fucking little boys, and he's just in the pool with them. I don't know. Maybe he's a basketball instructor. Maybe it's all like fine, but it doesn't look great. That's all I'm saying. And he was like found guilty or whatever. So I don't know. Oh Jesus. Yeah, the mad thing is about coronavirus is everyone knows someone who's gonna die. Like, we all know someone who's gonna die, or that will have died like next year. They'll be like, oh, you remember that lad who went to school with died coronavirus? Like, oh fuck. And he's a prick anyway, but fucking hell, like, I wouldn't wish that on him. Yeah, kind of way. You saying that? Yeah. Human nature. Mental. Absolutely mental. So the royal family have the coronavirus anyway. The celebrities have it. The politicians have it. There you are. Let's see what else we got. Hydroxychloroquine is Trump's game changer drug effective against coronavirus. Grand. So, has been used for decades to prevent people catching malaria. There you are. Grand. So they have a drug. Grand. Is that the same, Mr.? Yeah, it's meant to be similar to malaria and stuff. Anyway. Grand, so they got the cure. Apparently, I was watching The Scientist. Apparently, you can get a cure like within a week or something for a virus or whatever. But the thing is that you've no idea what the side effects of the cure are going to be and how it's going to affect. Is it going to fuck up pregnant women's babies and all this stuff? So you have to do tests and trials, and they go on for months, and they have to try them out on rats that are genetically closer to humans than rats, and pigs that have been genetically changed to be more like humans, and all this fucking weird shit. Look, monkeys that have been, yourself, that weird shit. A lot of monkeys die, like buckets loads of monkeys, but sure, listen, that's life, innit? Oh, gross. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shut up. On the absolute upside though, we're going to be ready. Everyone says, oh shit, don't. Alright, we're still going? Please hold. Alright. This is still going. Alright. Man, is anyone else sweating their balls off, or is it just me? This software is absolutely shitting itself. Alright. What do I do? Save project. Get out. Alright, anyway. Stop recording first. Oh, could not be more confused, lads. Could not be more confused. Alright. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, here we go. Take 2. Hey! Oh, the infant. Alright. We're gonna take a break. Right. It's very, really. Making people go mad. Making people go mad. I said fucking baby boom is coming in November, divorce rates are going up, and all that good stuff. Alright, I think we might have to leave it there. So listen, Revenue software malfunction. All the best, and yeah. Any other little bits? You have to stay focused on the positives. Alright, that's it. Over and out. Good man.